Chicago is expected to announce next week the winners of that winter dining challenge. It encourages people to think of a safe, viable idea for eating outdoors in Chicago's winter. But until then, how about some other ideas? We are joined by Matt Vannini, the president and CEO of Restaurant Solutions, on how restaurants can brace for the cold. Good morning to you, Matt. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Good morning.
Okay, so let's talk options here. What options do restaurants have that they can actually afford, such as the outdoor heaters? We're hearing more things about, different air venting systems, but what is realistic in this time?
What is realistic in this time is, as we talked about last time and now this time, is understanding what the potential revenue is from the outdoor dining. So first things first, as always, is understand what you can potentially earn from the outdoor dining. Can you pull this off? I've seen some creativity. I don't know if you've seen the geodesic domes that they're now selling, that individuals are putting over tables. We have a few clients that are doing that with, and that seems like it's been great success. The portable heaters, there are now rental companies that have aggressively moved to providing long-term rentals for some portable heaters that they normally reserve for their catering and their holiday parties, and so those are available at a much reduced cost for individuals. And once again, one of the things that I've seen are these virtual happy hours now that offer both a way for loyal guests to have a connection to their bartender. I saw one done for teachers the other day. There's a client that we have that is right by in a central area with some schools, and the teachers come on over, and they actually pre-order these meal kits. So what the teachers do is 8 or 9 of them get together with their bartender, and they have these virtual happy hours. And I thought that was incredibly creative. They've done them for first responders. They've done them for loyal guests. And once again, for the outside, the key is don't make the investment into these large permit-needed type structures when we can take small incremental steps that might get us there. And hopefully that works for many restaurants before the cold weather sets in.
Hopefully so. It was interesting. I was talking to a restaurateur last night, and he was saying that people, obviously, everybody wants to sit outside for obvious reasons, but he's noticed lately whenever it rains or if it just gets a little cool, then people are like, okay, I guess I'll go and sit indoors. So with that in mind, there's a possibility that if the restaurants can tell everybody, look, if you come inside, we're going to keep you safe, that they might be coming back. That could make a difference. So how do they go about promoting that, I guess you say?
You're so on point. The number one strategy for every operator right now is to rebuild trust with their guests. And the way that we rebuild trust is communication. And that means communicating right from the front door. Everybody knows that you've got to wear a mask in businesses, which is, hats off to everybody for now embracing that. Number 2 is training for your staff, having your staff engage the guest right from the front door and letting them know what the expectations are for the business, i.e., hey, here's where the restrooms are. Hey, here's where X, Y, and Z might be. We have seen that restaurants that do this, that also point out the fact that certain tables are socially distanced, these seem to be much more successful because this is what we all want. We want normalcy when we walk in. So as quick as we can get there, the better we're gonna feel about coming back.
Yeah, and we all are hoping that that's going to be definitely sooner than later. Do you feel like this has changed what we know about the restaurant world forever, about how they do things, how we do things?
It has forced an efficiency out of most operators that I think deep down we knew was there, but this has really brought it to the surface. And I don't just mean from cost-cutting perspectives. I mean, it has tapped into creativity that we haven't seen since many of them opened. And it's incredible what they've been able to pull off. I think that the things that are definitely going to stay around are the QR codes have been a huge success. Companies have risen to the occasion to create a really nice menu experience, a mobile menu experience. I think number 2, the other things that are going to stay are some of the service points and really giving the guest a little bit more space and a little bit more comfort and creating menu items that maybe don't have to be coursed out. That it's much more, hey, we're doing these 3 items. Would you like them all at one time?
Yeah.
So it's the server sequencing as well for the guests.
Yeah. I know it's funny because you just said something, and I think about how many restaurants I've been to in Chicago that are just packing people in. You know, you're elbow to elbow. Those days are over. Okay, I'm happy about that, but I want them to succeed. Okay, Matt, always great to have you on. We appreciate your time. And your website, restaurantaccountingservices.com. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Thank you. So have a great day.